4, and in this final week of term, we're still going strong with our learning. I thought we'd squeeze in a little bit more learning about reading maps this week using a compass. So let's get started. So here's a compass, and the 4 points of the compass are marked here. I bet you can remember what those letters stand for. That's right, it's north, east, south and west, and those are called the 4 cardinal points of a compass. We use them to describe direction. So that is again north, east, south and west. You might be able to think of a rhyme that you know to remember the position of the 4 different points on the compass. I know a rhyme, but I wonder if you can think of a rhyme that helps you to remember north, east, south, west. Well, one rhyme is naughty elephants squirt water. So going round from the top and round clockwise on the compass, it's naughty elephants squirt water, north, east, south, west. But the one I use, which is different, is never eat shredded wheat. And that one always helps me to remember the compass points. So remember, maybe you can remember one of those rhymes or make up your own to help you remember the compass points. So compass points are also a little bit to do with maths and the angles that we were learning about, particularly right angles or 90-degree angles. So compass points help us to decide what direction we're going in and to give directions. So for instance, if we were facing north, as that red arrow is on the screen, each compass point goes round 90 degrees. So going round clockwise, first of all we go around 90 degrees and then we'll be facing east. If we go around another 90 degrees, then we'll be facing south. We'll use it around now. And if we go around another 90 degrees, we'll be facing west. And another 90 degrees clockwise, we'll be facing north. Now you'll notice that this compass has got more than north, east, south and west on it. It's actually got 4 additional points. This is called an 8-point compass. And what's happened is the distance between north and east has been split in half, so that the direction exactly halfway between north and east is called northeast. And the direction halfway between east and south is called southeast. Halfway between south and west is southwest, and halfway between west and north is northwest. So we've got those 4 additional points on the 8-point compass. So I'd just like you to take a minute and think about that, the order of the compass points on the compass and where they come. So just pause the video and have a good look at where's north, east, south and west, and the other points in between them, northeast, southeast, southwest and northwest. So just pause the video and see if you can remember where everything goes. Okay, so we can use those compass points to indicate directions. So if we're facing this way and we want someone to go north, oops, it's the wrong way around on the video. If we want someone to go northeast, they're going to go that way, east that way, southeast, south and so on. So let's try and use that knowledge in an activity. Okay, so your first activity, your task 1 that you have the template for, is to find your way to different places on this grid by following different compass directions. So it says number 1, I've just got the first 3 on here and then you can do the rest on your own. Number 1, from the start, which is the green circle there at the bottom. From the start, go forward, go north 4 squares. So I'm starting from the start here, I'm going to go north, so that's this way, north on the compass. And I'm going to go 4 squares, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And it says, where are you now? We are now at the post box. Next instruction. Go northeast 1 square. Northeast is that diagonally there, halfway between north and east. So we're going to go to there, look. So we're at the hospital. Last one, number 3, or last one that I'm going to do with you, go south 2 squares. So there's south on the compass. We need to go south 2 squares. 1, south, 1, 2. Where are we now? We are at the airport. So those are, that's your first task, to find your way around the town using compass directions. And for your second task, I'd like you to make your own compass rose, or what we call the compass rose is what all the different points. So your compass rose could have 4 points or 8 points. Here's another picture of the 8-point compass to have a look at. And I would like you to make your own compass rose in some way. Here's a few more pictures to show you. Okay, so here is again on the left the 8-point compass that we've already looked at, and you might even find it interesting to look at the 16-point compass which is next to it, just out of interest. And so that is where each of the 2 composite points on the 8-point compass is then split again, and you can have a pause and have a look at the 16-point compass just for interest's sake. But compass points are actually really often quite beautiful things, the compass rose, because each point appears to be like a petal of a flower. I think that's why it's called a compass rose. And you can get some very elaborate and often quite old compasses to look at, because of course they've been used to give directions and for hundreds of years. So your second task is to create your own compass rose, which could be a drawing, a diagram on some paper. It could be something that you do outside. I'd like you to find your own way of presenting your compass rose, and it could be that you colour it and make it look ornate and decorative and elaborate, just like some of those other ones that we've seen. So we've got 2 tasks today. We've got our directions, compass directions, and our compass rose, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how you do with that. Well done everybody. Bye.